teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Watkins. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion sets up a second down play. He'll hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Second down here. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Will not be brought down. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Great gain in a first down and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play and they're set up in the red zone. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Big throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in a playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. First down and 10. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
He gets loose. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And it's caught. Will gain enough to set up a first down now at the 39. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. The incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The Sun Devils will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Ball handed off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake. Look at it passing. Caught near the sideline. It's Watkins. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Can he make it to the marker? Passes the 40. He's found some room at the 45. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick dart to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
7th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
They get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Arizona State, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Past the 30. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He fires it down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU, 21. Arizona State, 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab behind the line. It's Spartler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Chris,
Just as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Here's the catch. It's Tease. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense goes back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. 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 Looking to throw it on 1st do it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive moving.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
The sure hands.
It's Butler.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets to separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's second down after that completion. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. What an amazing comeback here.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Looking to pass. It's Sand. He escapes the pocket. He makes the catch, a successful two-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for two? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Defense is coming after him. Caught at the 30, still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Looking to pass. It's Sand. The receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. up their first down yards before they finally bring him down. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Back in motion now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Boom. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. There's the handoff. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the extra point makes it 35-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35. Arizona State 24.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Now they run the draw play. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, the offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now second and 14. To throw, it's Sayan. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. And now the running back's got it again. First down, looking for more now. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Continues to fight for yards. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arizona State, 30.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Dropping back, it's Sayin.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 30.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a receiver wide open. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him. take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Defense showing blitz here. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Oh, it's a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Leaning on the run game here. Bringing the ball to the ground. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona State, 38.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds. He'll spot it at the 37. That's a good return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
63. Arizona State, 38.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The DB's backing off from the line now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.